Well, the fact of the matter is, this is not a simple question. It's a very complex question that predates even Christian times when pagan philosophers asked it. Typically, it's framed something like this. If God is all-powerful and He knows everything that's going on and He's really all-loving, how is it that there's any evil in the world? Couldn't He stop it if He's all-powerful and if He knows that it's there? And if He's really loving, wouldn't He want to stop it? And it's led to the kinds of answers that say either there is no God or He can't do anything about it with His power, or He really doesn't care. Now, Christians, of course, cannot accept this answer. And in fact, the answer is no. God is not the author of sin. He doesn't approve of it. And this is the message of the Bible from cover to cover. And there are many unanswered questions here philosophically, but that is the answer in the Bible. And there's a reason for this fundamental Christian conviction, and it's because of what I call His omni attributes. So, as in the original question that the pagans raised, God is omnipotent. He can do anything that's consistent with His nature. That is to say, because He is God, there are things He can do that, of course, we cannot. He is omniscient. He knows all things. So there's nothing hidden from His sight. All things are laid bare and open to the eyes of Him with whom we have to do. And He's omnibenevolent. This means that God is perfectly good. There's no shadow of darkness in God, like there are these things, and even Christians are aware of their own sinfulness. So we hold those omnis together in a balance that allows us to answer this question the proper way. And so, for instance, I like to say there are goalposts. Like in football, there's a range in which if you put the ball through those posts, you're safe. Outside the posts, you're not. And historically, there are a number of ways that people pit the omnis against one another. So, for instance, some people are so infatuated with God's goodness or His love that they're not even willing to say that bad things happen, and they will then reduce His knowledge of the future, or they will undermine His omnipotence. On the other hand, there are people who sometimes make the mistake because they're so infatuated with God's power and His sovereignty that they will underplay His omnibenevolence, and in fact will end up actually making God the author of sin. None of these things are within the historic goalposts of what we call Orthodox Christianity. I like to point out at this point, other worldviews have much worse problems with the very same question. Put it this way, why is there any evil in the world? Or maybe we could even say it this way. Other worldviews can't even make a distinction between evil and good because their worldview really doesn't permit it. So, for instance, many Eastern worldviews refer to evil as an illusion. And in a way, what this does is belittles people who are suffering mightily. Or indeed, it doesn't make a good thing any different from an evil thing. Atheists face the same problem. They may be able to say, I don't believe that is a good thing or that's a bad thing. But their worldview doesn't give them a way to fundamentally ground that other than a mystery. Why is it better for Christians? It's because God is a person. And good and evil are attributes of persons. We don't attribute good and evil to quarks or to tomatoes or to animals. It's to persons. And so fundamentally, the Bible gives us the best answer to this in the end. God, who is perfectly good and perfectly powerful and perfectly all-knowing, proves that He's not the author of evil by sending His own Son to die on the cross so that we who are evil can be forgiven and have eternal life.
Thanks for watching Honest Answers. You can submit your questions by email, Twitter, or in the comments section below. And don't forget to subscribe to find out the answer to next Wednesday's question.